Welcome, beautiful woman of Gaia, to this lunar eclipse meditation. This lunar eclipse is in Libra, and it will be illuminating the shadows and bringing to our awareness the wounding in relation to self and others. Peace always starts within when we choose divine, luminous love. During a lunar eclipse, the Earth is exactly in between the Sun and the Moon, and for a brief moment we can see the Earth's shadow turning the luminous full moon into shades of red, oranges, and browns. And in accordance with astrology, this kind of like lunar eclipse gives us the opportunity to glimpse into what Carl Jung, the amazing psychologist, termed our shadow self. And we'd all like to really think of ourselves in terms of only being good, good women, good girls, being perfectly spiritual, being super moms, getting everything done for everybody, being favorite daughters, and being the good Samaritan. But in truth, we are human, and we have flaws, and we make mistakes, and we feel negative, toxic emotions at times. And what we can discover about ourselves and others during these eclipses can be quite shocking and very challenging to face the truth. It all comes down to what we are doing with that truth. Will we fall into a victim space around it? Will we alchemize it? Will we use this opportunity for self-growth, for expansion, to learn more about ourselves, to integrate more aspects of our shadow selves, and to practice radical self-compassion? So this moment really gives us the opportunity to embrace wholeness, to expand in new directions. And when we start owning our own stuff and taking accountability for our shadow self and its emotions, like envy or jealousy, anger, fear, rage, or the very self-limiting shadow behavior which is particularly rife amongst women, which is comparison. And that comparison, which kind of steals our joy, really lends itself to the shadow behavior of competition. And when we're illuminating all of these feelings and these emotions and really owning it, we really walk the heart path of liberating the shadow self. If we can stand in compassionate love and acceptance of all of our parts, bad, good, light, dark, we can truly live, love, and thrive in authenticity and in its abundant blessings. So I invite you to join me in this meditation, in balancing the shadow aspects and illuminating it in the purpose of self-growth and from a place of deep compassion. And you can do this meditation at any time. It doesn't need to be during a lunar eclipse. Anytime you need to balance out any shadow aspects, or you want to clear any heaviness around your heart, you're more than welcome to do this meditation again. So let's start by bringing ourselves present into our bodies, into the heart space, with the sacred breath. So take a nice, slow, deep breath in. And exhale out that breath with a sigh. Just letting go of the day and the week stuff. And another nice, slow, deep breath in, filling up your lungs, filling up every single cell in your body with rich, healing oxygen. And then sighing out that breath, letting go, of any stresses, any tensions. One last slow, deep breath in, filling up your entire body from head to toe with oxygen, with a flow of air, and releasing that breath. And as you release that breath, you just let all the day's stuff, thoughts, worries, concerns drop away from you like a silk cloth to the floor. I'd like for you to imagine, sense, or feel a ray of luminous, clear, divine light that just flows through and around you. And this beautiful light brings with it a wave of relaxation. And it just flows through your body. And with your clear intention, you create a golden circle of light around you. And you declare that space as sacred. This light flows into your crown center, clearing and balancing the crown, connecting you with your highest self, with your highest truth, and with source light. This beautiful light gently flows into the third eye, just clearing your third eye, opening you up to inner vision, luminous clarity. This beautiful light flows into the throat center, clearing away any issues around expression, just dissolving it with divine luminous light and your powerful intention. Opening up the throat center, opening up the ears. This beautiful light flows into your beautiful heart, clearing away and illuminating any heaviness on the heart. We're going to work with a bit of that heaviness in a moment. For now, we're just opening up, breathing into the heart center, feeling that divine love, that connection to the infinite well of unconditional love in the world. Beautiful light flows into the solar plexus, clearing and balancing the solar plexus, aligning you with divine will, releasing any fear. This beautiful light flows into your sacred womb, the sacral center, that beautiful space of creativity, sensuality, and the feminine power center, the sacred chalice. This beautiful light flows into the base chakra, down your legs, clearing away or bringing to light any fears around tribes, family, money. And this beautiful light flows down your legs, and you imagine, sense, or feel roots, like a beautiful oak tree's roots, just piercing through the floor, through the concrete, into the rich, nourishing soil of Mother Earth, so that you feel anchored, completely present, still. And I want you to bring your awareness back to your heart center. And from your heart center, I want you to imagine, sense, or feel that there is a doorway through the heart. And you step through this doorway and you get transported from your heart through a light bridge towards a magnificent, beautiful sacred sanctuary. And this is your own internal sacred space. This is where your unique sacred temple resides. And you arrive in this beautiful sanctuary, using all of your senses to experience the space. You feel the feelings of safety, peace, stillness, ease, grace, beauty. And a beautiful being approaches you, beautiful woman, and you can feel her heart and the unconditional love that just emanates from her heart towards yours as she's moving towards you. And this is your Sophia self, the part of you who is whole, healed, and complete. And she has access to innate wisdom, to infinite wisdom. And she greets you in honor and in gratitude and embraces you. And for a moment, you allow yourself to be held by the part of you which is whole and anchored in balanced power. And she leads you towards a beautiful space that has been prepared for you. And this healing space has all your favorite flowers, and you breathe in and take in their fragrance and their scent. You breathe in that fragrance into every part of your body. And in this beautiful space, your favorite birds are around, and you take in and you hear their song. They're singing just for you. You look around and you see all your favorite colors all around you. And you take in and breathe in those colors into your body, into your mind, into your awareness, into the energy field around you. And you feel safe, secure. You feel peaceful, held, and supported. In this very safe, contained space, your Sophia will start helping you to highlight or illuminate any shadow behavior you may be aware of, or perhaps you're not aware of it always. So right now, I want you to just think about an unresolved wound or whatever comes to mind. Bring to your awareness any heaviness you may be carrying on your heart. Which relationships bring out reactive emotions in you? With whom specifically, or with what? Relation to money, to food, or your body? Allow the feelings which is associated to this wounding to come forward in this safe, contained space. Perhaps they're feelings of envy, jealousy, comparison, resentment. Perhaps you feel powerless. Just allow these emotions to be illuminated, to come up. We can only change and shift and alchemize that which we acknowledge. Let them come up. Perhaps you've been betrayed by the sisterhood, by a friend, a colleague, or an institution. Let these feelings come to the forefront so you can forgive yourself, forgive them, and bless yourself. For whatever we choose to do in this world is already in flow of balance. It is the law of cause and effect. All we need to do is acknowledge and let go. What is your deepest shame you carry? And where do you store the shame in your body? Scan your body and your mind to find the space where you carry shame. And we all carry shame. Shame can only live in the shadows. But once we illuminate it, we give it a voice and expression, it is liberated, and it no longer has any power over you. So I'd like you to call forward all of these feelings, all of this emotion, and I want you to ask it to shapeshift out of you into a persona, into a form of the shadow self. Because this aspect, this shame, lives in the realm of shame, guilt, unworthiness, and a sense of not belonging. And you're safe. And this persona may be a young child, a teenager, a woman, an old hag, whomever she shapeshifts into. We are meeting her with divine love, compassion, peace, trust. We will speak to her and hold her the way we would anyone we love, because she's feeling wounded. So we also call forward the critical parent within us, that critical parent which punishes the shadow self with critical self-talk, berating her with self-loathing and weaving an illusion of limiting beliefs around her. The critical parent may compare her to her sisters or to her father's ideas of success, and hold up a mirror to her body and tell her how she's less than perfect. And your Sophia self, the part of you which is whole, healed, and complete, has access to your innate sacred wisdom. She is standing right behind you. She places her hand on your shoulder so you can feel the truth of her support being with you. Acknowledge the hurts, acknowledge the wound, and let them go with a blessing for all they have taught you and all they will still teach you. For you are capable to alchemize this. And we have the opportunity now to heal our relationship to the divine feminine within. It's time to honor her by honoring you, by embracing all parts of yourself. You open your heart in a safe space, and the healing light of the divine love from your heart illuminates the shadows, dissolving the fear, dissolving the pain, the despair, the unresolved wounds. And you acknowledge the critical parent. For the critical parent thinks that they're maintaining their job by keeping the shadow in check, by berating her. They kind of feed off one another. And you invite the critical parent into a different pathway. You connect with the heart light of the critical parent, and you ask them to transform through the power of love into the nurturing parent, to shift from destructive criticism to illuminating self-evaluation. In whichever way feels right to you, you call in what you need to alchemize this, to move into acceptance, to call in integration. And you ask for the beautiful nurturing parent who also lives within you to step forward, to integrate with the critical parent, so that the critical parent can drop the criticism. We ask for the nurturing parent to lead, to guide, to step into the front seat, the parent who is anchored in love, not fear, the parent who tells the insecure self all is okay, that it's okay to be afraid, it's okay to acknowledge your insecurities, to own your weaknesses, to know your shadows. Allow the nurturing parent to tell you exactly what you need to hear right now. Be still and receive what you need to receive right now. The light will always prevail. Whilst the shadow is unacknowledged, it will sabotage you, play tricks on you, filter through into passive-aggressive behavior. As we're acknowledging the shadow aspects, in the truth of seeing our shadows for who she is, anchoring in the power of divine love, we open our heart and shower the shadow persona with compassion, with forgiveness, inviting her to step into our conscious awareness. We ask her to be our ally, to bring to our awareness the unintegrated parts of ourselves, to bring to our awareness any feelings of shame, any feelings of wounding, and that it's okay, and that the key moment is all about what we choose to do with those emotions. And we will allow our Sophia light to deal with those emotions, those feelings, and those thoughts. as the shadow aspect transforms into light, into a balanced, integrated state. We feel a sense of peace, opening to shifting into a deeper level of self-awareness. Knowing that this is the path of freedom, of wholehearted living. The heart path is clear and illuminated before you. And every obstacle, and there will be obstacles on your journey, will be met with clear sight, courage, and strength to rise again, empowered, inspired, and wiser than before. You are a divine feminine woman, and you hold the sacred keys within you. Listen to your heart. Hear your shadow needs, and walk in truth, and be the beautiful being you came here to be. And your Sophia self assists you in whichever way you need assistance right now. If you need to ask a question and receive. With grace and with ease. And your Sophia self shows you that you are connected to all of Gaia. She shows you a sense of deep belonging and how beautiful your unique keys are in this world. She highlights your purpose, your sacred purpose here. And as a woman, she shows you how just with a smile you can change somebody else's day, your own day, and somebody else's. And how in connected with circles and community, together, we are here for great sacred purpose. You belong. You are deeply worthy. And you are a part of the sacred feminine rising. Each time you shift to a deeper level within yourself, you're assisting the collective to do so. Thank you for your courage and your bravery to look at the shadow aspects of yourself, to embrace those parts, to integrate them, bring them to light, and to let them go. Let go of the parts that no longer serve you. And your Sophia self presents you with a beautiful gift. You receive that gift open-heartedly. And then you give your Sophia self a gift. And she receives that open-heartedly. And your Sophia starts guiding you back towards the light bridge. You start making your way back across the light bridge, back into your beautiful sacred heart. And you're feeling lighter and clearer, more integrated, more peaceful, expanded. And you bring back with you all of the wisdom and the pearls you've just received. And you start becoming aware of the clothes on your body. You become aware of your breath, the gentle in and out flow of your breath. You become aware of the chair that you're sitting on, or the floor, or the bed that you're lying on. You become aware of your toes, wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. Become aware of your ankles, your legs, your knees, your thighs. Become aware of your pelvis. Become aware of your torso, your heartbeat. Become aware of your arms, your shoulders, your wrists, your fingers. Blessing each part of your body. Become aware of your neck. Become aware of your cheeks, your eyelids, your head balancing on your neck. Take a deep, grounding breath in, becoming fully present in your body, in every cell, organ, and space in between in your body. Just for a moment, expressing gratitude for your body, the vehicle that moves you through this world. Take another nice, slow, deep breath in. And gently start opening your eyes. Thank you for journeying with me. May you have peace in your heart. May you walk your personal truth. And may you courageously follow your clarion call.